Hello, my name is Tyffany Howard, and I have an idea that I'd love to share with you. It's time that we learn to govern ourselves. We are at an evolutionary stage, period, time when we will no longer need to be governed. We will no longer need police and institutions that are not at a consciousness level to understand that we are all here to love, to grow, expand, to connect. And we don't need to be controlled, and our spiritual experiences doesn't need interference from those who may not have the ability, who may not be capable of understanding consciousness. You see, I understand just enough to be able to share this message with you. Right? Because life is mysterious. And we can't understand everything. But I have just enough life experience to be able to tell you that the time is now that we learn to govern ourselves. We were young spiritually when governments were being built, right? When the police system had to be put in place, right? But we no longer need that. And as time progresses, and time is just a construct because we're already there. We're in past, present, and future because it's one. These patriarchal systems in the United States and around the world will collapse. And that's not doom and gloom. It just will be. It is what it is. And that's a beautiful time for us to create the new earth, where there's mutual respect and love and integrity and cooperation with all people. And there's connection with all sentient beings, all of life, where we understand that our little piece of the puzzle impacts the whole, and that we are all one, connected by civil cords, connected with our heartbeat. We are getting to that time. It's now. It's now. We no longer need to be governed. We can govern ourselves. How do we govern ourselves? You first have to govern your individual self. How do you do that? Understanding that your individual self is just a form, that you're using this body and this mind, and that you are not separate, even though you are appearing in a single form, that you are truly connected to other forms, to all things, to everything, to everyone, to all of life, to the universe. Understand that. That when you tug on your cord, you're tugging on me, you're tugging on the collective. So that means you have to get yourself together. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, socially. That you have to heal your childhood wounds, that you have to heal your grievances, your hatred, your challenges, your blocks. That you have to learn to integrate your darkness and accept all the aspects of your being, that you have to understand that we are creating this thing we call life, that it's playing itself out now. Now, instantly, you're creating it as you go along, that you have to learn that your brain has neural pathways that can be changed, right? That the brain and the mind are different, that the brain can be recreated. There's so much for us to learn, and we have to learn it now, because it's time that we learn to govern ourselves. Because those who are in government may have started off with great intentions, good intentions, and you know about good intentions. And some of them didn't. It doesn't matter. We don't have time to blame, but we have to accept what is, that we have people in government that are not at a consciousness level of oneness. That they don't understand, they may not be able or capable of understanding oneness, and we all have to get there to oneness, where we no longer need others who are not able or capable of governing us, because we don't need to be governed. We're infinite beings. This is all a practice and experiment, but we have to get better at playing the game of life. It's time. It's time we learn to govern ourselves. Get to work. I'm here to guide you and assist you. There are others out there who are capable and able of guiding you and assisting you. Get to work. Who loves you? I sure enough love you. Thank you for your time. Namaste.